everyone, and welcome to today's video of Cass on the Fly. We've already done a little discussion over on our platform known as TikTok. If you're interested in taking a look at some videos that I created on the fly over on that platform, and we have a lot of dirty energy just in the space constantly, and it's just like really getting old. It's like these women on these content platforms can't admit how psychotic they are, and you men continue to feed into their egos. You continue to feed, whether you say it or not. When you don't say anything at all, you're feeding into their egos. When you're posting pictures and videos to assist their careers and to assist them, you're feeding into their bullcrap. You're feeding an audience garbage. You are the reason this country is falling to pieces. If you are the one who is holding hands in a video and then promoting it, then you are the problem. You are self-centered and egotistical because you don't care about anyone but how much money you're producing. You're literally disrespectful, and that's just the bottom line. And then most of you don't even really know what being disrespectful means. And there is just a unbelievable amount of disgusting thoughts going out based on a young person producing content. All like it's embarrassing actually. Content that these people are producing is my content is like golden compared to what these people are producing as content. Yet I still can't wrap my head around the fact that Gary Vaynerchuk was willing to do this to someone for 6 years. He's been terrorizing me now for 6 years, and has the expectation to continue to terrorize me as he shows up all over the globe with some prostitute. And then I bring it into the space because I want to let you know that this is really uncomfortable. This is the Illuminati effect that they talk about. This is the machine that they talk about. I'm telling you that this is the machine that they talk about. And so he gallivants in Joyland with real estate agents who are taking land grabs from Maui. He glorifies himself at a cocaine party. He glorifies himself all over the globe, looking cool, while he holds the hand of a woman who's destroying females. And I have a problem with that. I don't care how nice somebody is. I don't care how much information they give you. I do not care how much they offer you to assist you in your growth by having you on their podcast, by selling you an NFT. I do not care. But when I see a person who's willing to parade a woman around this country who is literally the reason for the downfall of this country, I'm going to speak up against them. I don't care who you think you are. I don't care how much money you have. I do not care if you're my father. I do not care if you're my mother. I do not care if you're my siblings. I don't care who you are. I do not care. You are not going to treat me like that. You are not going to speak to me like that. And you're not going to make me feel like that. In the old days, you used to be able to really hone in on your energy source, which is God. However, there's so much catastrophe of fueling the masses for the downfall of society to fuel someone else's ego. And those same people are the ones that are teaching you not to do those things. They're the ones fueling it. They're the ones showing up at fancy parties in New York City, wearing Fearless Fairy costumes and ninja costumes at a Hollywood party because that person said that they wanted to be the Hollywood face of entrepreneur. And they thought the only way that they could get there was getting on a reality television show while they hurt someone so terribly. And then still has the expectation for them to forgive them for the actions that they did to them. They want you to smile and walk away. They've taken everything from your finances to your self-respect, to your self-esteem, everything. Your relationships with your husbands, the relationships with your children. They've taken everything from you. Yet you continue to buy from them. You continue to support them. You continue to stand up for them. When you say, that's not true, you're standing up for them. When you show up at a video holding hands, you stand up for them and you tell people that that's the right way to behave. When you say, I want you to be around that person, that means you're supporting their behavior. When you hang out with them, you are supporting their behavior. You are grown-ass people acting like children, and all you got on your mind is sex. And it's absolutely disgusting. You are absolutely disgusting. There ain't no professionalism left on this planet. There ain't no respect for the older generation left on this planet. These younger kids have taken over, folks, and you can blame Gary Vaynerchuk for that. He's literally out right now on the streets, yard selling so he can make more money. Well, he then has plans for this evening to take his prostitute, who he took to a wake last night, to another event so he can show his face with a prostitute. To hurt me on purpose. To hurt me on purpose. What part of that do you not understand? He literally harasses me all day long, all night long, and then shows up on camera with a prostitute while you all worship the ground he walks on, and I'm supposed to stay calm and cool and collective. And that's your fearless leader. And just to remind you, that man was not born in this country. He is from Belarus. That means he doesn't have American true blue blood running through his veins. And he's got Russian inside of him. So he's willing to do whatever it takes to win, including selling out a nice person like myself, to make her cry on a daily basis, to hurt her on purpose, and then says nothing but, oh well, let's go to a coffee shop called Nuts and let's post it, while erotically I look into the camera and once again say another garbage line to promote a loser cookbook where all the recipes were stolen. And that's society in today's world, because of the people you call content creators, the politics that you supposedly elected, while media and fake news media press nonsense and garbage into our face as they try to look so sophisticated on camera, when the reality is they are all completely psychotic. I don't know how many more which fucking ways I'm gonna have to show you this shit, you fools. So you keep going. The Be Kind movement is it's the only way to be kind. I'm sorry, but there is no being kind at this time with what you've done. That is how the rich get richer and the poor get poorer, is they convince the peasants to be kind. However, y'all don't even know what it means to speak up in a way that's effective. So you have to talk to you like that in the be kind. Otherwise, you do what these black kids did in New York City, where you riot and destroy people's property. Because that's how mentally ill marketing, news media, and politics are. We have more crime than we've ever had in history. We have more unhappy people than we've ever had in history. We have more poor people than we've ever had in history. We're the most miserable we've ever been in history. However, look at who you are worshiping. Look at who you are worshiping. And you better, Gary Vaynerchuk, take a look at who that man used to be and take a look at who he's become. Because that man sure has changed. He ain't the same one he used to be, that's for dang sure. You made it all on video, dude. It's all on record to watch who you become. So I'll make videos with the portrayal of who the man used to be while you worship who he's become, which is a narcissistic, egotistical psychopath. While he promotes garbage people with plastic faces known as Mona Van. While he uses it to jump off his platform. He'll use this video to jump off his platform. And that's how evil you actually are. You belong in jail for what you've done to me. And you better wake up every day looking at my face